All right, man. I tell you what, it's weird because it's not weird, but Reddit is just kind of a shitty place to be, man. I don't know what's going on here. I really don't, because I go on here and I see all these people upset about the Games Workshop price increase, and they're just like, that's bullshit. They're screwing us over, whatever. Now some of you may be familiar with some of the drama that I went through, and I think some mods had something to do with it. I talked to another mod, and he was totally cool with me. Let's see, where did I post this? But I posted my shopping list that I was looking at from this amazing site, which, by the way, if you went and got all this stuff from Forge World, it wouldn't be $178. It would be like, I don't know, $700 or something stupid, and then some of it would probably come broken in the box. Just from my experience, I don't know. So I put this post up literally right when everybody was posting about the Games Workshop price increase, and for no reason too. They're totally just dicking their players around, trying to get as much money as they can out of them for nothing. There's not even a real actual reason for the price increase. So, if they can afford charging people in Australia more, why not try it here? And that's what the problem is. And I simply put this up. I'm being honest, guys. Look, we'll look at the whole thing. And here's the thing. The funny thing is, I'm sure this mod put it out for me, because they wrote me and told me that I'm the fucking piece of shit or something, whatever they said. And they had like their little following of people go and like upvote their... Yeah, I'm kind of starting to see how it works here. So I just like blocked that mod and was like, cool, I won't go into your thing. I will talk to people in other Reddits, because there are good people here. And whatever. So on here, though, on a different Reddit, one for specifically Adeptus Custodes, which are the armies I'm painting, this is an Adeptus Custodes shopping list, right? Put up here on the same day where, there's a giant price increase for Games Workshop, and everyone's talking about 3D printers for the win. I'm seeing people that are going on here and saying, oh, 3D printing, thank you for making the hobby more expensive for the rest of us. It's got to be bullshit. Nobody can actually be that stupid. Nobody can be dumb enough to think that because 3D printers are a thing, we're making Games Workshop models cost more. Because if everybody bought them from Games Workshop and was forced to buy them from Games Workshop and didn't have 3D printers, Games Workshop would lower the price. That's how dumb this argument was. And I was like, I lived through the dark ages where we didn't have 3D printers and everybody had to buy from Games Workshop. Guess what? They never lowered their price. Their price only went up. And when I brought up Cursed City and how bad Games Workshop just fucked over everybody that bought Cursed City, and my comment was literally like, way to go, Games Workshop, Cursed City much? This individual just wrote me and was like, you're a fucking toxic piece of shit. I'm like, dude, really? Really? Like, I'm not allowed to say something about Games Workshop when I've probably paid more money into them than you have? Like, actually being a Warhammer player in the 90s, back in like the dark ages, before cell phones. Yeah, imagine being a 15-year-old kid and trying to afford a Warhammer army. You're barely able to save a couple $100, and like, cool, you get 9 Slayers out of that and a gyrocopter. Like, a whopping 350 points. You got a quarter of an army, 3 more months of saving everything, and you might actually be able to play. That's what it was like. And you got these people, and they have to just be either young idiots or I hate to say it, but when it's that blatantly stupid and they're trying to argue something that they really have no business arguing, it might honestly be a shill. And I wouldn't be surprised if GW tried to control online population. They have the money to pay PR firms to sit there, and because some of these people sticking up for them is like most of the time they get booed out of the room. But I'm seeing sometimes where it's like, well, what are you even talking about? They would charge less if we all had to buy from them. Like, no, they didn't. We all did have to buy from them back in the day before 3D printers, and they charged even more. So that's absurd. So the whole point of this is I'm being told, well, maybe this post, you know, shouldn't be in the Adeptus Custodius. I'm like, it's an Adeptus Custodius shopping list on the day where the big topic is the price increase, right? So for me to go in here, and here's the thing, this has helped a lot of people. Now, I'm not going to show you guys like I'll protect people's privacy, but there's a ton of people that messaged me and they're like, no, I'm right there with you, like, you know, and they went and checked out my vid. But then there's these people. These people. We'll get to the mod here in a second. So a screenshot of a recaster shopping cart. I thought pictures of boxes was bad. So I don't know. Here's the thing. I see people, you want to talk about low effort posts? I see people posting a stupid question or just like, hey, give me an opinion on this. They're not even attaching an image. They're not even giving you anything to look at. They're just asking a question. Or making a statement, like, you know. So I see that all the time, right? So I'm like, okay, right, that's fine. Can't help but feel like this is some elaborate ad for your recasting business, and you're pawning off as you being a customer who is getting an oh my god amazing deal, guys. Anybody that knows me knows I don't make any money off of any of this at all. I'm just honestly sharing my happiness because this is something I could have only dreamed of when I was 15 years old, having to buy these models for $400. Anyway, let's move on. Yeah, I've seen them selling on other subreddits too. He thinks I definitely have a financial interest in it. You can tell because it comes across so much like a sales pitch than a typical recaster smugness. There's no sales pitch about anything that I put on here. And here's what I said. Look, I'm not shilling anything at all. I have no gain here at all. I was just super excited with the first model that came in, and now I'm waiting on a grav tank, which is 100% true, and you guys all know that. I said I don't sell models at all, which is 100% true, you guys know that. I make YouTube vids on gacha games, which is 100% true, you guys all know that. I said, and I cover Warhammer content as well. There's the proof. I sent them a link to the proof. They're one click away from actually seeing that I'm legit. They could have asked any of you, right? I'm pretty sure any of you would have vouched for me and been like, yeah, no, this dude's real. So if you don't think I'm real, just ask somebody on my YouTube or check out some of my vids. It's that simple, right? I'm not shilling anything at all. Proceeds to link the ad and advertise their YouTube channel. Right, because I'm actually getting anything out of it. I presented you the YouTube channel as proof, so you can see who I actually am. It's pretty easy to see who I actually am if you can look through my videos. And I'm telling them right here, okay, nor do I sell anything on YouTube. I don't make you guys watch ads. I don't charge for anything. I'm totally giving away my time for free and just sharing my hobby with everyone. I don't even have ads in my video. Why don't you actually look? I'm telling you the truth. You have nothing to gain here at all. And that's supposed to say, I have nothing to gain here at all. My phone did that. The point is, you get the point. Like, I'm showing you proof. You know, here's my unboxing vid where I actually show these models that I bought and I'm unboxing them. And I'm just like, look, please don't get me twisted with somebody else like you don't know. And of course, once I present all this proof, they're not going to say anything back because they really can't. It's all right there. It shows. And clearly, here's what I told them. The reason I even make these vids is because I honestly think that can help save the hobby and get more people playing the game. That's what it comes down to. I want more people to afford armies so that more people can slap one down on the table and actually challenge me to a fight. And that's what I really care about, right? So I tell them all, You can check out my YouTube channel where I unbox stuff. I don't sell any models at all, which is the truth. I run respite care homes, which is the truth. I play Warhammer with my friends, true. I have a Custodes and Necrons, true. My brother has Death Guard, guess what? That's true. And my friend Sam is into Eldar, and that is also true. And guess what? I'm so happy to have found this website because, yeah, my buddy's going to want some Eldar stuff, and yeah. And here's the point. I have a son that wants to play, and now I can actually afford an army for him. So I'm just trying to share my happiness and just trying to help people out in the community. And I'm telling them, like, look, I'm not a used car salesman. True. This is all true. And of course, none of them are going to respond to me. None of them are going to say shit. And then a mod's going to come in. This is a low effort as posts get, which is not true because I've seen other posts. It's pretty much like her saying, I can't tell you that there's something wrong with any of this. No bueno. Please review subreddit Rule 5. So, I'm being real. I asked her. We'll see what I wrote back to her. But obviously, I'm going to have to probably take my post down, and that is why the mod's getting a hold of me. It's a different mod that I've talked to before. And I'm like, what is Rule 5? I've been on here for 4 days. These mods should see that in my profile. I see people post silly questions with no effort or even an image attached. I put this up because of the Games Workshop price increase announcement. It seemed fitting. This post has helped out quite a few people already. I know because they message me, and they do. If this post can help a few more people get an actual army on the table, I don't see how it's bad. Would you like me to add some Space Marine art, make it more effort? And I'm not trying to be a smartass, but I'm honestly just trying to kind of get them to see it my way. Like, okay, low effort. So do you want me to draw like some Space Marine in the background killing an orc or doing something badass? Do you want me to take one of my painted models and just like impose it here in the corner so you can see one of my paint jobs and make it more effort? Because I mean, come on, like you can see what's going on here. This is some BS. I'm not a recaster. I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm simply showing what I would like in an army. And the thing is, people post on here all the time, hey, this is my army list, what do you think? And they'll just type out Telemon, Dreadnought, Custodes, Grav Tank, whatever. What is the difference between that and this? Right? What is the difference? The difference is there's prices attached to it. And I don't know. I feel really worried about the state of things when something like this it feels like it's policed so freaking hard. And it really does feel like Games Workshop has a strong online presence. Like they will attack certain shit. I'm going to start kind of like looking at some of these profiles. But ultimately, if I can't even talk about stuff like this, and show like an honest to God list of custodian stuff that I'm getting together for myself, that I'm legitimately ordering, and I can even show you a video where some of this stuff's coming in. I'm not lying. I'm not making any of this up. Like, if I can't even put something like that up when other people are allowed to just be like, hey, what do you think of this list for a tournament fight? 2 dreadnoughts, 3 whatevers, and whatever. Can't wait to put them together. Like, if people can post things like that, and you're telling me that's not low effort. I at least had to take a picture of something, and I had to put an image up, and I mean, come on, like, it's fitting. It's fitting for the day, especially because that is all that was up on all the Reddits, is people complaining about the price and how bad they're getting screwed over. So I don't know. This is why, I don't know, Reddit's not free enough for me, I guess, like, because if I can't even make posts like this, and trust me, a lot of people are thankful for this. They've all messaged me. But it's like there's these people here that'll start attacking you if you say anything good about it at all. And I feel like they just do that so that people, like, they don't even want to talk about it. People will message me quietly and be like, oh, dude, I totally agree with you. Like, you know, and they'll talk to me about it, and they'll ask to see, like, my vid where it shows, you know, what model I got. But then there's these people that are like complete and utter dicks about it. And then when I'm getting messages that literally say, thanks for making the hobby more expensive for the rest of us. Oh my God, I think I almost blew a fucking head gasket. And these people, and for all, I don't know who these people are. I don't know who these people are, but they don't even realize that they're talking to somebody that's like lived through the dark ages and saying that because of 3D printing, we're going to pay more for models now. No, we're not. They're still going to charge, and they've been charging the same ridiculous amount, even when they were selling to everybody and they were the only supplier of these models in the world. So, and this is common sense shit, or it's at least common sense for anybody that's, you know, above the age of 17, I would think. It's not that hard to figure out. So I know they have to just be like trolling. And that is kind of what worries me, is that there is like such a backlash over this shit that, you know, whoever these people are right here, the ones that won't even answer me to anything that I have to say when I even have proof to show them, whoever they are, they just got like them and a couple other profiles just to go through and upvote or downvote or whatever. So of course, eventually the mod gets in here and tells me that this is a low effort post. And this is happening because of these people, right? They'll downvote this shit, but anything they say to challenge you, if you actually answer them and like can prove them wrong and show them that like, hey, no, you got it wrong. Oh, they're not going to say anything to that. They're not going to respond to you at all. So this is why I just think this is so lame. Like, why would I waste any time, like, actually putting effort into any of this and making content, putting things up, sharing things, if this shit's going to happen? It doesn't feel right. Not too happy with Reddit. I think we're going to be uninstalling this shit. And I just want to let you guys know why, because, like, this is pretty messed up. So that's all I'm going to say. There's some more to it. I've dropped like a vid here and a vid there explaining some of the bullshit that's been happening in Reddit and like me getting locked out and pretty much getting into it with some moderator. Here's the thing too. I've talked to 2 moderators. The one moderator was a complete dick. And even though I was trying to play ball and like talk to them and do what they were trying to say, literally while I was in the middle of doing things, they banned me. The other one actually messaged me and had a conversation with me and tried to help me. I thanked them very much, and that was great. But whoever that other mod is, like, they got it out for me. They wrote me some kind of message, and I was just like, yeah, you don't know shit about me. And then I just blocked them. But some of these people that are on here saying this stuff, I do recognize them from another thread. They're pretty much just kissing the mod's ass, and whatever the mod goes and says, they're just going to upvote it, even if it just sounds like trash. Even if I have proof to all the things that I'm saying. So like I said, that's why they don't want to actually talk to me and engage, and you know, and they're just going to stick to this bullshit and trying to paint me as somebody that's sitting here trying to make money off of people doing something that I'm completely not at all. So I don't know. This is the downfall of Reddit. It's bullshit. You can't just openly talk about whatever you want to. You think you can, but you really can't. I don't know. This just sucks. So I'm going to be staying on YouTube. If I find another site where I can share stuff and do stuff like this and just talk to different communities of gamers for things that I do and games that I play. I'll definitely check it out, but if it's anything like this, oh man. Reddit's got to get two big ass thumbs down, and I don't know, we're probably going to have to uninstall. So anyway, thank you for listening to my rant about this bull ass shit. Thank you, everybody. Later.